Hello, there's a topic that I've been meaning to discuss about colorism. I wanted to discuss it when I started posting my videos on YouTube and when I started doing my vlog. However, there's a video of a young girl, a dark-skinned girl, in a group speaking with her peers about how she feels that she used to think that dark skin was ugly, and the girls around her began giving her positive affirmations, and I think that that's wonderful. I think that one of the most beautiful things about being a black woman is that we come in so many different shades. Although I am not a dark-skinned woman myself, I have dark-skinned people in my family. My cousins. I have a rich brown grandmother. I think that one of the beautiful things about being black is that we are such a diverse culture. Um, we share African blood, and it is such a rich thing. And when I say black people, I mean black people. I mean whether you be American black or African or from Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, Haiti, the islands, Jamaica or Cuba. We all share African blood. So colorism is not just in America. Colorism is in, different cultures as well. And I think that the more that we realize about ourselves and the more research we do about our blood and how colorism affects us all, the more we can progress in our culture. Now, with that being said, because that's a whole nother video, that would have to be that's the diversity in cultures and in blackness is a whole nother topic in itself. However, with this colorism thing, I want to just go ahead and point this out and say this to the parents. We have to do better. We have to do better teaching our children, our little brown, and I'm not just talking to black parents. I'm talking to parents, period. If you have a child, then it's important for you to cover colorism with your children. My daughters are black Latino women, and they know they know how beautiful their blackness is. They know how beautiful their cousin's blackness is. They know how beautiful their mother's blackness is, and they definitely know how beautiful their blackness is. They understand. I'm proud that they understand and that they can appreciate blackness in everyone else. And I think that it's very important that we teach our children, our girls and our boys, from very young ages to appreciate what they have and how beautiful it is. I think that as parents, it's important to tell your light-skinned children that dark skin is beautiful from a young age, as well as their skin. I think that it's important for parents who have dark-skinned children to let their children know how beautiful their skin is and that other shades are also beautiful. I think that because we have a problem in society right now, it is very important to surround our brown children with different shades of brown artwork in their room, different shades of dolls for them to play with, brown dolls and brown artwork in their room, and for them to play with, and even down to the books that we read, the literature that we put inside them, the pictures that are in that literature, so that they can be uplifted and know that they're beautiful and that every shade is beautiful from a young age. And it doesn't just go for shades, it also goes for hair. They need to know that short hair is beautiful and it's okay, that curly hair is beautiful and it's okay, because they'll understand and they'll know that straight hair is beautiful. It's everywhere. But they also need to be able to embrace tight curl patterns and coils. And even if they don't have it, that Susie down the street might have it, and Susie might be feeling down about it. Teach your children to give positive affirmations to others as well, so that we can be a community of people that uplifts one another and not puts down. Our children shouldn't be calling each other black monkeys, or whatever the jokes are. And we can act like it doesn't happen, but it does. Those shouldn't be the jokes, especially at early ages. we should be teaching our children how to uplift themselves and others. Just in case they have a friend that doesn't see their beauty, I want my child to be able to go and uplift that friend and let that friend know how beautiful he or she may be. And as far as, my children also have white friends, and white people are beautiful too. I just think that it's important that we remind our children how beautiful their blackness is, because that's what is being suppressed. The black beauty is what's being suppressed. I think that it's important that when we speak to our children and they have company that may not be of their race, that we can embrace all cultures. I for one, when I go to take my children to a little white girl's birthday party, I see nothing wrong with bringing a black doll, because sometimes, not all white parents, but there are white parents who don't necessarily buy black dolls for their children, and that's their preference. It's okay. Preference is okay. However, if your child is playing with my black daughter, I think that it's okay for me to bring a black doll so that they can see the beauty in each other, and once my child was age appropriate enough to see her beauty in the artwork that I put in her room and in her toys that was around her, I then did introduce white dolls to her for her to play with, because she has white friends, and we're all beautiful. And my point is that we should be uplifting one another and not tearing each other down. And to that young lady that was in that video, your friends gave you so many positive affirmations. If you see this video, I want you to know that your eye shape is beautiful, that you have beautiful bone structure, that your hair, like the girl said, your bob was on fleek, it stays on fleek. I think that that's beautiful. I want you to know that everything about you is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. There is so much beauty. As Tina Knowles says at a seat at the table, there is so much beauty in being black. Know that.